Switch got flipped.
Yep.
Very much looks like Nick Pilled. How did you describe it, Brad? It was like Death Stranding meets Dark Souls or something.
Yeah,
That's accurate.
kind of that double A Souls like that you're always playing.
Double A Souls games. I love me some double A Souls likes. But yeah, this looks like it has a cool world, maybe it's a cool story. It's fucked up looking. I don't know. Has lots of dudes missing faces. That was pretty cool. So Pal World, was that on PS5 today?
Okay,
apparently?
so technically it's
Metro.
out.
We don't have to hit everything.
No, real quick, because Pal World is in the news right now because Nintendo is suing them inside Japan.
Yeah, they're
it's
getting
available everywhere
That's true.
outside of Japan on PS5. Just showing that.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Weird. I did not know that. This is for Chris Davis. Well, the Chris Davis is out there. Metro.
At least the ones I played. But I really like Stalker, and now you're all like, "That's just Metro. I'm a Stalker guy." That's crazy.
I don't know what to tell you. Chris Davis, what's the latest? What's going on? You look like you're like in the Discord call. You're like freezing, and it looks like the stream keeps restarting. So I don't know what's
Could
going
be
on.
his internet,
It could be my internet. Like
or his
I restarted
computer
OBS and
grinding
it
to
was
a
working
halt.
just fine for a little bit, and now it's dropping frames, but it's consistently sending a signal. Much
You want
better
to
than it
pause
was.
and let you figure that out, and then we'll restart the recording. What's going on? Not restart the recording, but like.
Let's just keep going.
Okay.
If he gets
okay.
really bad,
Start
I'll
with
let
my
you
game
know.
first, for funds.
I mean, I'm more worried about the audio being compromised because,
Yeah.
like, suddenly Chris
Well,
Davis.
the point is, Chris Davis is recording on his
Yeah.
local, and if it messes
Yeah.
up, then we'll just keep going, and we'll do another, sound, whatever it's called, roll call at the end.
All right. So we also have. So yeah, that Metro game's coming, which looks neat. I don't know what to say about it. I mean, I'll play that. But that is also coming to PC VR, which you said. I didn't see this. We didn't get to this in trailer talk. But Archage Chronicles. What was the deal with this? This is like
didn't know what it
apparently
was.
a medieval Souls-like, is what it's. This is described as here.
I just missed it.
It's not the first one, from my understanding. Like this is a sequel.
Really?
MMO-ish.
Yeah, I'm getting MMO vibes, but the description I'm looking at here says nothing about MMO, so I'm kind of looking at it with a side eye. I don't know.
Archage is an MMORPG developed by a Korean developer released in 2013.
What the fuck, IGN? Why are you not putting MMO in your description? How dare you?
I mean, no, this is the sequel. This is Archage 2.
Oh, so this game might not be an MMO. This is Archage Chronicle is maybe a single player game.
Oh my god, we got to get off of this Korean MMO as fast as possible.
Lunar remastered, Brad.
Woo!
Words?
Yes.
You have words for that?
Yeah, I love the Lunar games, man. I really do.
Apparently Chris Davis does
and
too.
like they, I don't know about. I mean, who knows? Whatever. Good for him. Yeah,
I'll
mean,
go grab my copy of Lunar and show you.
Of course, you have a copy of Lunar. Yeah, no, I mean it's cool. Like any time a older game becomes like that, is actually great, but it's hard to play or find or play on a modern system, gets like a remaster like this. I'm all for it. I mean, we'll talk about the other one as well, right?
Soul Reaver.
The Soul Reaver 1 and 2 are also getting remastered. That's one that I was kind of wishing they were doing a little more with, mostly because that was kind of early-ish 3D game, so it had some like clunky elements that could have been. I would have liked to have seen like cleaned up in like maybe a proper remake or a more high effort remaster or whatever. This is from Aspire, which is they're the ones who did like the Tomb Raider remasters. And
What
honestly,
you're saying is
probably
Night Dive would have been preferable.
Probably the best thing that Aspire has ever released, because they're actually like a pretty shoddy like port house / remaster house.
Brett, they're making the remake
they're no
KOTOR.
Night Dive. No, they're not. They're no Night Dive. I mean, they're literally not anymore. They got kicked off the project. So like I'm not expecting like big things. I am hoping that it is more along the lines of like Tomb Raider and less along the lines of like all the crappy like Star Wars ports that they did. that they can't even get running properly on a Switch, even though it's like a 20-year-old game, like that kind of shit. But it does look pretty decent, right? So like it might be. I do think it will be more in line for like the.
At the very least, it's putting Soul
Tomb Raider
Reaver.
remasters.
It's putting Soul Reaver back into like the
Yeah,
zeitgeist, right?
But you
reintroducing it.
Let's not call it a zeitgeist. The problem is Embracer owns Soul Reaver, so at that point, I don't expect anything ever to happen with Legacy of Kain.
That's a good point.
Again, really.
That's a good point.
I bet you money that
this is good.
Yeah, I bet you money that the Blood Omen stuff they probably want to do hinges on whether this sells well.
But it's also stuff they want to do. They also like behind the scenes canceled like dozens of projects, and I'm just imagine like whatever.
Yeah.
That was probably canceled. I mean, what does Embracer even have left? That
nobody knows. Apparently, Tomb Raider is still coming, and that's still safe somehow. But
but that's Amazon. Amazon's paying for that, right?
Yeah, that's a whole different thing. So real quick, just we don't have to go through all the. Tower of Agaspa is the game that I mentioned earlier. That was the kind of like multiplayer centric. Nolan, you kind of you like likened it to maybe something kind of like when we were playing like Valheim and stuff like that, but like maybe it looks more grandiose, I suppose.
It does look pretty interesting.
For sure. Paragliders and shit, like giant flying whales and stuff. Looks pretty neat. Coming in early access. Fear the Spotlight I also want to mention because that was that cool horror game coming on I think October 22nd it's like the first release from Blumhouse Studios. Like and it looks pretty good, pretty spooky, pretty Halloweeny. Yeah. The Alan Wake 2 DLC was revealed, which is control coded. Looks like it's a control crossover with the Lake House, so I'm here for that. And of course, they closed out with the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima, which is official now. Ghost of. Go ahead.
I mean, I just want to throw in that
Chris Davis.
What's happening? You cannot mention Chris Davis.
No, he's frozen.
Uh-oh. Hello?
Huh?
Okay, you froze, and we have no idea what you just said.
Is you talking about the Fantasian port?
I mean, I was just gonna.
I think he's getting us delayed right now. I think it is his internet.
Yeah, my internet's fucked. Okay, great.
Oh my God, this is killing me.
We knew about the Fantasian port, I think.
Oh my God,
I love this.
It was nice to see Hironobu Sakaguchi show up.
15-second delay is amazing.
Chris Davis, when you hear me say this, put your right hand up. Oh my God. Ah!
Wow.
Okay. A nice 4 or 5 second delay.
Just drop him the call and join it again, I guess. I don't know. I mean, chat, how is chat doing with the stream?
Do you sorry, we're having technical difficulties tonight, probably because of internet issues. Do you want to cut this recording for a second and figure this out?
Yeah, let's cut it.
Okay, I'm gonna say yes because it's okay. We're gonna take a very short break. Come back, we'll do impressions.
Wow.
We have
anything to put UFO 50 in the second segment. Wow.
UFO 50 Space